Hi, my name is Jacob Lunsford, and I did my internship at Total Business Systems, which is a small managed services provider in the Mandarin area. TBS works primarily with small to medium-sized businesses in Northeast Florida. We offer end-user IT support, systems and network support, cloud phone systems, video surveillance, access control, and we also install and maintain restaurant point-of-sale systems. I'm one of 4 dedicated technicians and work in more of a help desk role most days, but no matter which department a technician is most closely associated with, everyone has some degree of experience and responsibility across multiple lines of business. And while as the most junior technician, I have several superiors, at the end of the day, we all answer to Michael Stern, the president of the company. Depending on the day, my job ranges from help desk to network admin level, or sometimes just grunt work, cleaning up the workbenches or packaging phones to be sold. It really just depends on how busy we are that day. I'm usually the one who sets up new user PCs for customers, installing Windows, joining to the domain, mapping any drives, and setting up printers. Another regular part of my job has been making phone system configuration changes, adding and removing users as we were informed of hirings and firings. And I've also had a couple of opportunities to configure customer firewalls. In addition to more traditional IT work, I was also one of the primary programmers for point of sale systems, specifically future POS systems. I've programmed, troubleshot, and made system changes on multiple accounts during the internship. One of the projects I feel is worth mentioning specifically is a point of sale system I programmed and installed for Tequila's Mexican restaurant. It's the most complex system I've programmed thus far, and after the full day of installation and training at the restaurant, I am their primary contact for troubleshooting and making changes. A second project worth mentioning is a QuickBooks server, firewall, and wireless access point installation for another one of our customers, Riverside Homes. I see this one as more just good, relevant experience for my desired career path. I had to perform the initial configuration of the program as well as mapping drives and setting folder permissions. And after the server was set up, the customer asked about remote access, which allowed us to sell them a firewall with client VPN capabilities. And during that process, we also installed a wireless access point to provide a more secure environment that didn't allow users to circumvent the firewall. While it wasn't the most complex site or configuration, I still feel the experience was very relevant. I found this internship to be a great challenge. Mentally, nearly every task requires a greater amount of thought and experience than I've ever needed for any job. In addition, the fact that these customers are paying such a significant amount of money for our expertise creates a lot of pressure to finish jobs cleanly and quickly, often more quickly than my current skill level allows. Throughout the internship, one of the biggest things I've learned is that knowing the site and its environment is half the battle. It is one of the biggest differences between the consultant style IT work that we do and an internal IT position. Going into a site not knowing what software they use, how their domain is set up, whether they're even on a domain, or not knowing if there's anything customized about their network setup makes any job significantly more difficult. I would recommend this job to anyone trying to get initial IT experience, though. In a large corporate environment, I feel like it would take years to touch the number of different things I've been able to work on in a few months. I've been able to apply the network knowledge that I learned in my Cisco 1 class, the PC knowledge that I gained in my software and hardware configuration courses, and some of the knowledge from my technical support course. It's hard to imagine a different type of position that would have allowed me to apply knowledge from so many of my professional courses this early. Thank you for your time, and I hope that everyone else found their internships as valuable as I did.